Hello, once again, Knights fans. Welcome back to FDUKnights.com for the first installment of the Women's Basketball Report for Northeast Conference play this season. Here with head coach Peter Cinella. Coach, you start conference play tomorrow, St. Francis U, here, 5:30 at the Rothman Center. What's the game plan going into the start of conference play, and essentially a reset for you guys?
Well, it's a whole new season, so we really want to come out aggressive, be on the attack. We know St. Francis is picked very high. They're probably one of the most talented teams, if not the most talented team, right up there along with Robert Morris. So we really got a tough challenge ahead of us, but we are at home. We've showed a lot of progress out of conference. We do some things really well, and now we're trying to fix the things that we're trying to get better at. Cutting down our turnovers, doing a better job of defensive rebounding, trying to get the foul line more, attacking the basket more. So we hope that all the practice we've done in these areas is now going to showcase in our conference games.
You guys are the leading team in the NEC in terms of forcing opposition to turn the ball over. Yeah. St. Francis likes to play the up and down type of game of basketball. Yeah. Do you think that's going to be not a positive, but an area that you guys can try to exploit?
Well, St. Francis, PA, one of their goals is to force turnovers. Right now, we're tops in the league at doing it, but St. Francis, PA is very good at it. They get a lot of steals as well. So, it's a game where there's probably going to be a lot of steals, probably an up and down game. Our goal is to try and really take care of the ball, and if we don't have a good shot, we don't have a layup or a three, then we want to take care of the ball and not give it right back and just go back up and down, up and down. We want to take a good shot, run something, and try and get a couple swings in.
You guys beat them by a point here last year in conference play. Held them to, I believe it was 10 of 51 from three. What kind of effort defensively is going to take for you guys to get the W tomorrow night? Well,
though we won that game by one, we got to do a much better job defensively. We can't give them 50 threes. A lot of those threes were open, so we got to do a really good job of covering that three-point line. It's a big part of their offense. They're one of the top teams in the nation at shooting threes and hitting threes. So we got to do a good job of trying to force turnovers, trying to get a hand up on every single shot, and then to try and corral the defensive rebound so they don't get that second or third shot where many times it's going to be another three.
Turning our attention to Saturday, another doubleheader with your team, the men's team against Robert Morris, reigning Northeast Conference champions. Lost to them last year in the conference tournament, but you beat them out there last year.
Right.
So what's the number one thing you're telling your team that you say that, hey, we did this last year, now we have to do it on our home court?
Well, we beat them twice in the regular season. They had a very good playoff game against us. We really got to come to play. So Robert Morris is very tall. They got a lot of kids that can shoot and they can pass the ball. So you really got to be very tough defensively, trying to hold them to one shot and really lock them down. Then on offense, you got to score against a very tall team that really defends well, and you got to find ways. People got to step up and be able to make shots, and you got to find the open man because defensively they're very strong. But we're excited. Both games are doubleheaders with our men's team. We're expecting big crowds. Hope that even though school's not in session, we get some fans here on Thursday, and then also Saturday, New Year's Eve afternoon. Get some big crowds here with the men's doubleheader.
Now, speaking as like a whole conference schedule perspective here, what's the biggest change of mindset, not necessarily mindset or change of philosophy or anything like that in terms from non-conference play to conference play from year to year or from team to team?
Well, conference play is different because the games matter a little bit more. Out of conference, you're trying to work on things, you're trying to win the games. At the same time, you're trying to experiment with different rotations. And then once you get to conference play, you just try and focus on that game that night, and then you don't even worry about the next game till the next day's practice. So you just take it one game at a time, and it's kind of like 18 mini playoff games.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time this week. Knights fans, don't forget you come out to the Stratus Arena inside the Rothman Center on Thursday and Saturday for a pair of FDU basketball doubleheaders with the women tipping off at 5:30 on Thursday night with the men following, and then on Saturday afternoon, New Year's Eve afternoon at 1 p.m. with the men following right afterwards. Stay up to date with all FDU Knights information at FDUKnights.com.